Well, as you can see, today I film in my stereo room, and I will test these speakers, these Philips FB825 monsters. You all saw the scoring video, and I never review in this room. Well, the acoustic is better than my living room, because on the floor here I have carpet, and on the floor in my living room I have tiles. But yeah, I I always prefer making those videos in my living room, and the reason why I make the video today in my stereo room is because these speakers are so damn heavy. I brought one downstairs, I almost broke my neck. I thought, well, I won't bring the second one upstairs. Let me do the video in my stereo room and see if it fits. And it fits, but I can't let you hear the VS test. The VS test from the speaker to beat. So these Philips speakers VS my Canton Ergo RCL. Instead of that, today you will hear the VS test between the Cantons, or I mean the Philips of course, and the Magnet 05. No, this is the Magnet MSP 170, and they're still working. Every time when I come here and I spin these speakers, I hope they are still working, because these speakers have one fault. If you don't spin them for a few years, it can happen that the tweeter is out, you know. So you have to, if you have these speakers, these Magnet with these speakers, and not only Magnet, there are more brands who use these kind of speakers. You have to spin them so once in a while, you know, once in 6 months, you know, for 30 minutes to get them hot again, you know. So the fluid inside that tweeter doesn't get too hard, you know. And well, for a lot of new guys who don't saw my older videos, this is my stuff, my friends. This is my stereo room, and I have to review all this stuff, you know. Behind this, I have some modern stuff, some old stuff, you know, some nice stuff, yeah. And well, let me come here. Over here, I have some this nice, beautiful Akai AM2800. The Akai 2800, yes, nice. You remember this thing? The Marantz 22.3 score, unbelievable. And this beautiful CR mint 100% mint CR820. Still didn't clean it. As you can see, the knobs are still dirty, you know, the bulbs are still out. But yeah, here Sansui AUX501. Here I have this luxman, what is it, the r-1500. Yeah, beautiful classic thing. And here I have luxman r-1500, and I have this thing double, because also on this table is a luxman r-1500. Only this one is very dirty, I have to clean it. And this one is, well, it is also dirty, but not that dirty, you know. Here I have this that Akai 635D monster score. And you know what? I don't have a chair. Well, I have chairs, but too big, and I needed a small chair, and I know I had a chair in this room, and I looked my whole house for this chair, and then I took a basket. So today I sit on this basket. But I forgot that the chair, well, where is the chair? I thought it was over there in that corner, but it's also not over there. So I'm not sure. Oh, over here is the chair. And I have this turntable on it, this PL1000. And well, this is my stuff, my friends. This is my stuff, and this is, well, not sure what to do with it. Not sure to replace my Akai with this stuff, you know, this beautiful set. You remember I scored this not so long ago. In the summer I scored this DVD player or CD player, and I scored it for this set. And I didn't test it out yet, but the guy, because I bought it broken near the guy Simon, who repaired the thing for me, and it was a simple repair, you know. And then he told me the thing is working fantastic, good sounding, only it sounds better with a other preamp. So, but yeah, I love the looks from this preamp. I just love the looks from this set. So it depends how this thing sounds, and it's a gold series, and it depends how it sounds. And if I don't lose too much on sound, maybe I will sell the Akai and keep this one. But if I lose too much, I will not keep this thing. I don't want to lose too much quality in sound, you know. But I love the looks. I love the looks. Beautiful, beautiful. 7 times or 5 times 150 watt. This is the end filters in this power amp. What you see here on the bottom. Yeah, 2 times, I think 2 times 38,000 microfarad monsters. Yeah, and well, here you have this also mint Akai AM2200 set. Well, what is this? This is the Luxman. What is it? The Luxman. Let's see what it is exactly. This is a Luxman. I don't see a brand. Yeah, here. The 505X. 505X. But I don't have the power cord, so I don't know if it is working. Never tested it before. I have it a few years now. And well, this thing I scored with these speakers, these filler speakers I'm going to test today. This is not a bad thing, my friend. This is a STR DB795QS. Yeah, my friends. It's not a bad amplifier at all. Because those Philips sounds okay. Well, these are my speakers, what I have left. I sold the magnets to Simon. And well, this is what I have, my friends. It is a little bit of a mess in this room, but yeah, it is full. And I brought this lamp. This is my video lamp, you know. And so as you can see over here, this is my video lamp. I brought, because the light is not good in this room. That's why I never film in this room. The light is just not good enough, you know. But with this lamp, I can have a good image. I think I can have a good image, good enough, I hope. And here's my microphone close to the speakers. And today I will start with this amplifier. And I'm not sure where the video will end, but I will try all these amplifiers out today. I start with the Pioneer 6500II. It's not a bad amplifier, my friends. It's a good amplifier. Only between speaker A and B you will hear a little scratch when you can hear that? Yeah, you can hear that, of course. And that's the thing. Loudness is off. Tone is off. So everything is in the middle. Bass is in the middle. Treble is in the middle. On aux. What is this? Well, this is the switch to state monitor. It's not important. And then I have, of course, my beautiful sounding. This is a beautiful sounding thing, my friends. And this is well, I had this song, Dennis Edwards. I used this song not that long ago, so I will look for another song. Diana Krall, Stop This World, okay. And listen to this sound. And for the guys who don't know, when I started this hobby a few years ago, you know, 5 years ago, my speakers were the Magnat 05. You know, I bought those speakers brand new in 1992 for 900 guilders a piece. Guilders. So guilders is about 800 German mark. If you would calculate it back in euros in today's time, I would come on 400 euro a piece. I bought my Magnat 05 400 euro a piece, but that was in 1992, you know. And the inflation since then, well, they would cost maybe the same amount today, you know, the 900 euro, you know. And this was the This is not the 05, but exactly the same drivers, only the mid is different. I have here the the Magnat 1.5. Let me show you the difference. And this is how my Magnat 05 was looking, exactly like this. You see that there is a different mid driver in here. Yeah, the woofers are the same. Yeah, this woofer is the same as that woofer over there. And my 05 was exactly like this, only the 1.5, this is not a 05, this is the 1.5, looks exactly the same, is a little bit lighter in weight. So they used thinner wood, you know, to make it, well, to give it another name. And this one also was a little bit cheaper, not that much cheaper than the 05, just to give it a other, well, to find another audience and other buyers, you know, who didn't want to spend 900 guilders for a speaker, because that was a lot of money, and this thing went away for 700, 750. So a little bit cheaper, a little bit lighter in weight, to find some new buyers, you know, people who didn't want to spend 900 guilders for a pair of speakers. And these MSP 70s, they were built between 1989 and 1991, and the 05s, they were from 1991 until 1993, 1992. And this one, I think this one was from 1992, 1993, you know, so all the same. And you will hear the difference. What you will hear clear in this video is the highs. The highs from the Magnats I loved so much are a little bit too sharp if you compare it with those beautiful highs from these Philips speakers. And these Philips speakers are from, they costed, I'm not sure what the price was. Maybe some of you can tell me the price, what these speakers costed in 1994, 1995 speakers, 1991, not sure. Maybe they are from the same year, in the same, you know, same period. And I think that the Magnats were the more expensive ones, but yeah, Magnat had the name and Philips didn't have the name for speakers, but Philips makes some beautiful sounding speakers, my friends. And this is how it sounds. And I start, of course, with this yeah, what is it? The Pioneer, yeah. And what you hear now is the Magnats, yes. I first start with the Magnats. This is how the Magnat sounds. And I place my cam over there, as you can see, my microphone, because this cameras also have microphones, but the cam from my old Samsung have so much better sounding microphones. The Magnats.
Better days, this girl is known. Better days, making sense. Stop this show. Hold the phone. Better, the mind is a disgrace.
And I'm gonna switch over, my friends. I'm gonna switch over. Whenever you see me doing this, that means I go to the Philips. So this is Magnat, and this is the Philips, and so you can listen for yourself the sound difference. Yes, I start, of course, with the Magnats.
You start this game, deal me out. I know too well.
Philips.
Game,
Magnat.
deal me out. I know too well what it's all about.
And these are, of course, the Philips.
saving it up Friday night with the Sultans.
Philips. Magnaat.
Check out Guitar John.
Magnaat.
He knows all the chords.
Philips.
But it's strictly rhythm, he doesn't want to make it playing band. It ain't what they call rock and roll.
Magnaat.
Good night, now it's time to go home. Then he makes it.
But they say it really loud, they say it on the air, on the radio. Oh, on the radio. They say it really loud, they say it on the air, on the radio. Oh, on the radio.
Magnaat.
If you think that love is found on the radio.
Philips. Magnaat.
100 days have made me older since the last time that I've seen, and I dream about you all the time.
So what you hear now is the Philips.
I'm here without you, baby, but you're still with me in my dreams. And tonight
Magnaat.
I'm here without you, baby, but you're still on my mind. I think about you, baby.
Magnaat. The Magnaats, my friends.
Pleasing you can hurt you somehow.
Philips.
Don't you drive the queen down, girl?
You still hear the Philips.
They're driving you home in freedom.
Magnaat.
Well, that's just some people tell you, why don't you
Magnaat.
come to your senses?
Come down from your fences. Revolution bell. I was thinking to myself, this
Magnaat.
could be heaven and this could be hell. With you up in the middle of the night, just to hear them say, welcome to the hotel.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do? You heard the difference. I'm going to switch over to the my speakers to the Marantz on the bottom side. So I will switch the speaker cables over and we will go on with the test with the Marantz. Yeah. So I just connected them to my Marantz 1550 model 1550. Yeah, this thing is very dirty too. I have to clean it one time. Anyway, this is how it sounds on this Marantz. Let me see. Yeah, and I start with the Magnaats. Dus de Magnaats. Still de Magnaats.
When we get crazy, I can't tell you why.
Is dat een Philips?
Can't tell you why.
Magnaat. Magnaat. But you know what? I'm gonna switch over to the upper one, the luxman. Yeah. So I'm going to change the wires. And I must say, you immediately heard the difference that this amplifier or receiver is the better one from all three. But yeah, this one is very dirty. The Marantz is very, very dirty. I just played what you just heard was mono sound. Yeah, because stereo, I have to clean the speaker relays, some switches. The thing isn't broken, but it is very dirty. Yeah, I have to clean it. And this one was also dirty. This one is a little bit dirty, but you don't hear that back. You know. And this is the Magnat. And if you see me this, then it is the Philips. So I will not talk between, just remember this is Magnat and Philips, okay? And I start with the same Sarah from Fleetwood Mac, and well, what is this? Okay, I start with the same Sarah from Fleetwood Mac, and I heard some interference between, not sure what it is, but I heard some interference. Well, it is gone now. It's gone now. Okay, let's start with Fleetwood Mac. And of course, what you hear now is I still hear the interference. Not sure where it's coming from. What you hear now is the Magnat, and this is Philips Magnat. We start with Magnat. Philips, of course.
But I still have that brain. He'd follow me around, build me up, tear me down, till I'd be so bewildered.
Well, let me see. What I have here, well, this one. I need a baker. Magnat.
Oh, you baby, never leave, 'cause I believe I'm loved from the love in this world. Oh, baby, no, I'm your girl. You should be my sweet love. I'm yours. Sweet.
So these are the Philips. Magnat.
Nothing keeps me on a natural high. With you each day is brand new.
number one
Philips.
gold.
Magnaat.
You're the love
Magnaat.
that I could hope for. You have made my every
Philips.
dream come true.
Smooth operator, my friends. These are the Philips. The Philips. Magnaat. Philips. Well, guys, again I am convinced that my magnets, my old magnets, well, almost my old magnets, not exactly the same, of course. They sound better than these Philips. Yeah. Well, that's me. That's my personal taste. It is a little bit harshy, more harshy in the highs. And I know that these are special tweeters. And these really speakers are beautiful speakers. And I clean it up. And as you can see, the mids are not, well, I'm gonna show you that the mids are not, and that they are worn down, as you can see over here, you know. And the woofers need to replace the woofer ends also here. And maybe when these are repaired, it sounds a little bit better. But then again, this is a hell of a tweeters. These tweeters are hell of a tweeters, but I prefer these simple magnet tweeters, those R-Ribbon tweeters. And well, they cannot match my cantons at all. You know, I did a VS test, but if they already lose from my magnets, well then it is no point to place them against my VS, against my cantons, of course. I'm not sure about you, you know, but for me, I'm convinced that let me close to, there is something somewhere, there's a distortion in the luxman, not sure, still hear it, not sure where it is coming from, well, not sure, on, off. So anyway, this is it, my friends. Thank you for watching, testing with me together these Philips FB825 monsters, 28.5 kilo. And in the description box you can read the specs, the complete specs, because these babies go loud. They can handle some power. Okay, thanks for watching. And for now I say bye bye.